I was really nervous about today, so I didn't really sleep. So just my name, where we are. Okay. Indigenous food is limitless. If I could instill my stories into the dishes that we do, it just makes it so genuine. We're not doing dishes because they're cool, right? What we're doing now is like sharing my past with people. Being Indigenous, being successful, being powerful were our ancestors' wildest dreams.
We don't have to have it on the tasting menu, but we can. But I think it's really good for the walk-in.
We can do all these tasting menu too, like just small snacks.
Scott and I started the company together.
I'm the co-owner of Pei Pei Chei Ow. Pei Pei Chei Ow means robin in Omashkego, Swampy Cree. We're a food and catering education company, all combined into one. We've just been growing and growing. It's really cool. It's always fun. It's always interesting. It's the best feeling, right?
But like anything, of course, it has its like challenges.
It's not just me anymore. Like I have a responsibility for my staff now, right? I want to make sure that they get paid because there's a lot of times where people don't want to pay Indigenous people the money they deserve. We want to employ Indigenous people to really close that economic gap and to train other Indigenous cooks. Living on reservations, there's very little opportunity. There's a lot of negativity that's talked about, like alcoholism, obesity, the death rates. And I talk more of successes now. It's my political statement. Being an Indigenous man, doing what we're doing, inspiring other Indigenous cooks, Indigenous servers, you know. I wish that I had that. Someone that I could relate to, someone with the same skin color as me, you know. Someone with the same background, being Indigenous. I really wish that I had that. What's next for Pei Pei Chei Ow? Hopefully it's the beginning of something like wonderful, a restaurant, an institution. We're still continuing to grow and learn, and it's a small kitchen, but we do big things here. I always tell my chefs, when you stay in your comfort zone for such a long time, you don't grow as a person, right? As soon as I start feeling comfortable, that's when I start feeling uncomfortable.
It's a lot of learning that like happens every single day. And it's definitely very positive, but sometimes it's a lot. We're giving all that we have into this, like emotionally and like physically and mentally and spiritually. But it is also really important to be mindful too, because like we burn out a lot and like it's not good, it's not healthy. And then it affects like so many other aspects of our life.
Especially for our daughter. We don't want her to look at us as workaholics, right? Because our generation, we've seen our parents, like all they did was work. There was hardly any time that they had for you. We want to teach our daughter that work doesn't have to be stressful. Doing stuff like this, gatherings, like it's just nice. It's nice to unwind with friends and family, right? And when you're eating good food and you're surrounded by people that like appreciate you, it's definitely like, it's healing, right? I can't really describe these moments. They're just moments I appreciate and I always remember them. There's a lot of energy that we put into it, like gathering the wood, gathering the food, but also the intention we have is to have a good time. You eat a good meal, cooked with good intentions, it's just natural. There's a word that I learned here, actually. We don't use it back home. It's a different word, but mino pamatsuin means the good life. And like, this is the good life. This is the rawest form of Pei Pei Chei Ow. This is what we're all about.